stadium. It's the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Panthers head coach. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will have the ball first. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
I think for years, if you talk Miami Hurricanes, a big key for them winning national championships and competing for them has always been their play up front. Right? You think all the way back to Russell Maryland and Warren Sapp. But just recently, David, with Bain and Mesidor on Miami's national championship run getting to that game, they've got big-time NFL athletes up front.
Huge athletes, explosive athletes, twitchy athletes. Jason Taylor being the coach down there for a while, obviously working those guys. A Hall of Famer you get to work with. You get to develop, so it's almost plug and play every year, man. Now you're starting to see Miami defensive linemen that are some of the best players in college football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Hurricane. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Here's Mensah to throw. Got the quick pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long, and they look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Running inside. It's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Makes the grab. It's Kent. Tough physical run, stiff arm and all as they get it out to the 13. 30 short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Slithers into space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fletcher. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And is slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The run inside. It's Turner. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's the pressure. Buying some time. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll try the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. On the move, he fires. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you held the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. On the delay, it's Turner. Runs through the tackle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Looking for a big play. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Yates. Tripped up for the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Here's a heat. Could be an alley. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short. I still got 4th down as well.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. They got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got his man on the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way.
Makes a grab and room to run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, becoming a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Mensah. Back open in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Touchdown, Caves! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective at the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Rush is on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Lee. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedaled.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Makes the catch, and they swarm him under.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the Arizona Wildcats. Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. There's a crease. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Unloads quickly. Could not make his way to the corner.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He breaks a tackle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
It'll be third and long. Running inside. It's Fletcher. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Mensah skips away from pressure. It's complete on the right side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Quick completion on the out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Moving out to the right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the pummeling has started. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Finds his man. It's Kent. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. Runs through a tackle. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Reads it, fires complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. The run inside. It's Turner. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hicks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the punt. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw it again. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
And how about this defense? Really answering the challenge so far today. This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys miss, really good vision, nice speed as well. The coaches are loving that.
Off-play action on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they got him.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Number 91. Set to kick off.
He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quick release by the QB. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Mensah to throw. That's caught. It's Fletcher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Snares it outside. It's Lofton. He's run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain and the 1st down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Running inside. It's Fletcher. Might have a chance. He's got 59 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He makes a catch. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Right on the money. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, Mensah. He wants it all. Touchdown, Miami! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Pittsburgh sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And I think this...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Wide receiver comes in motion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This offense has it with really good field position. Mensah finds his man, breaks into the open. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
Snags it, and he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Turner. Pulled down for the tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Pitt will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one.